literally jealousy. Hi, that was me.
Hello everyone, it's Emma.
Hi guys, Weiss here.
Hello, fellow Tirades. It's Ruth.
Hi, I'm Holly.
Hey guys, I'm Katelynn, and today I'm really excited to be back.
Hey, it's Bex.
Hi YouTube, it's Kathy.
Hi. Today's topic is about jealousy.
Hello channel children, hello Toya's subscribers, I am Vic.
Hello girls and dolls, welcome to Toya's Tirades.
I chose to take a logical, scientific approach to my life, and so whenever I'm experiencing anything negative, such as jealousy, I try and find the root cause of it and fix it.
I would say that yes, being honest, I'm quite a jealous person. Like, for example, if someone's done something that's better than me, I kind of get that twinge that says, damn, why couldn't I have done that, kind of thing.
I used to get really jealous, and I think, weirdly enough, something kind of clicked, and I just felt like I stopped feeling that.
Anyone that says they don't get jealous is lying, because jealousy is a human emotion.
And those who don't get jealous, well, I'm jealous of you.
Jealousy is quite a complex subject, and people think, well, it's not. You're either jealous or you're not. It's not as straight lined as that.
That's not really a yes or no answer.
I do get jealous sometimes, but it's only in relationships that I get jealous.
I was very, very jealous as a 15-year-old in my relationship with Noah in the beginning of high school.
Jealousy has probably ruined quite a few of my relationships in the past.
I wanted what all my friends had, to settle down and to get married, and I'm a lot more chill about that now.
Now I'm no longer in a relationship, I'm kind of in a thing with not some guy, but there's a guy. And we actually discussed this fully.
Could do things maybe that my partner wanted me to do that I couldn't do because of the whole wheelchair situation.
I've not experienced jealousy in my current relationship, which is awesome, and I'm incredibly grateful.
I'm currently in an open relationship and have been for 3 years now, and there's been little twinges of jealousy within that, but nothing to really write home about or to really talk about.
I've never really had that typical monogamous kind of thing, only when I was maybe really young. Since being polyamorous and like open relationships, we can just check out people together, and liking men and women, it's just great because there's no boundaries. It's all a bit new for me though, so yeah, I'm fine with that.
I am bisexual, right? So like I consider all sexuality and all everything great, this whole spectrum great, like I'm really accepting and everything. And when I told him that, I was like, I've probably kissed more girls than guys, and I've probably felt more attraction emotionally and physically to girls. He goes, since we're not really dating yet, we're kind of trying to figure everything out.
I'm jealous in relationships, so I am jealous if I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and they're flirting with somebody else. That makes me jealous because I feel like I'm not good enough, and that makes me really jealous because I'm like, that person is better than me, and I get really jealous about that.
Previously, with the couple of guys that I saw, I never felt secure, and I had incredibly low self-esteem at the time as well, which did lead to jealousy, and it turns out with good cause, but that's not the point.
And it doesn't just apply to relationships, like other people can get jealous over many different things.
A lot of people think when it comes to jealousy that it's instantly referring to something romantic or to couples. You see a couple walking down the street and you think, oh, why can't I have that? And yes, that is a form of jealousy, but it's not the only jealousy that exists.
I don't think jealousy just relates to couples. I think it does relate to couples a lot. You do see jealousy a lot more in relationships because there's two people involved and they get jealous of each other. But for example, I'm not in a relationship and I still get jealous quite a lot.
More so like, oh, you find it way easier to connect with people that would like to make out with you occasionally. I haven't found anyone who would like to make out with me that I have any interested in making out with, but that's also probably because I'm demisexual and I'd have to get to know somebody before that happens, so.
He's just kind of saying like, I'm not jealous, you're not jealous, and it's a first time in a relationship where both of us are not jealous. And I'm really happy with that.
Jealousy is what we're talking about. Okay, jealousy.
The cons are actually endless for jealousy because a lot of people describe that jealousy is actually a, negative emotion.
Nowadays, because I work really hard on keeping positive and happy, I don't really experience jealousy.
I would say I get jealous. I think everyone gets jealous.
I think everybody gets jealous.
Yes. To put it bluntly, I do, very much so.
I have been known to get jealous. It's very situational. It really depends on what the situation is.
And I would always think that people were prettier than me, better than me, did better things than me.
I'm more jealous though because I get jealous of other people when they're more successful and doing something better than I am. Not because I'm bitter, I'm never bitter for them, but I'm jealous because my life's not going as well as theirs and I wish mine was as well.
It used to be about material stuff and massively about money and just friends my age, like, oh, they're partying, they're travelling, they're doing this. And now I'm just kind of like, well, I can do that.
I get jealous of my friends and their achievements and seeing what they're doing at my age. Some of them have travelled the world, some of them have money, some of them have good jobs, some of them have just graduated from university, and I'm proud of all of them. But it does kind of make you look in the mirror and think, where did I go wrong?
I get jealous of people that have traits that I find admirable and that I would like for myself, but I don't think I currently have, or I don't currently have, depending on the way you look at it. Maybe I have those traits and I just don't know it. That is a thing that sometimes happens.
I get jealous of traits. I get jealous of intelligence that is more inferior and that is superior to my own. But instead of jealousy these days, I try to admire. Like, I have a couple of friends like Lauren, Jill, Felicity, Maddie. Who else? Desiree, Maddie, Catherine, Hannah, who are all gorgeous, intelligent human beings, and I'm not jealous of them, but there are certain traits of theirs that I wish to have and acquire. And I talk to them about it, and I'm like, hey, there are certain things you do that I really admire, and I kind of mirror that just to improve myself as an individual.
One study in particular showed no difference in amounts of jealousy between men and women. So a lot of people say women get a bad reputation for being jealous. Turns out men are also just as bad as women, except they don't really show it out.
I think a mixture of being unconfident, shy, and just not happy with myself made me feel quite jealous.
In the past, the main reason I would experience jealousy was because of photography, which is really sad, because I love it and it's my career, and again, there's like no place for it really, and I've realised that now. But back then, I'd see another photographer being successful and I'd mope and think, oh, why can't that be me?
My best friend when I was younger had this Belle costume, Beauty and the Beast Belle, the yellow dress, oh, the whole 9 yards. I was so jealous of that dress, oh my god. Let me tell you, little Vic will tell you not to F around with this dress because, oh my goodness, it does not, jealousy is not just for couples.
If I'm jealous of anything, it is ways that people have lived their lives that maybe I've rushed to moving out, and things that I've done myself that have made me feel like I've missed out on my parts of my youth. And it's not so much material things, I'm quite low maintenance with that.
When I decided to go do a third year of college, everyone else pretty much who I went to school with all got into uni, and I got jealous because I was like, that should be me as well. Because a lot of the people in school messed about a lot, and I was really good in school and stuff, so I thought, I don't think it's fair, I try harder than them and stuff.
I think jealousy is very easy to confuse with hate, because it can make you really hate the other person that you're jealous of.
It kind of shows the feeling of not trusting somebody because you're jealous.
Another thing I get jealous of is my friends and their looks. I'm very self-conscious about how I look, and I have more good days than bad now, I will admit. I see so many beautiful people, like, oh my god, humans are gorgeous, and I just want to photograph all of them, and I just want to smush their faces and tell them how pretty they are.
I have been jealous of other women, specifically thin, fit, toned women. I've wanted that kind of body, and that's not gonna happen for me, but so seeing other women with it does induce jealousy, or it did.
It can be as simple as seeing somebody walk down the street and being jealous of how their style is amazing, and you wish that you could pull off insert look here that you find amazing. It's one of those emotions that's hard to really put your finger on and to explain to people, but it's also one of those emotions that people tend to understand when you talk about it.
I got kind of dumped by my friend because, I don't know, she's jealous and stuff like that. I do feel jealous of her because sometimes she's better than me, and yeah, she has more talents than me, but other times I think, you know, if I'm too jealous of that person, and if I continue that, I won't find my purpose in life.
But then there's loads of things I feel I can't do. I think I'm probably jealous of people that are good at sport, say, envious, because with my learning difficulty dyspraxia, I feel like I've seen myself, I've proved in the past I've been clumsy, I've embarrassed myself, like there's a lot of things that I'm not capable of at the moment and are more difficult, so that I get jealous or envious of how easy people's lives seem to be.
But everyone's life's different, and I can't help the way things turn out, and basically I shouldn't be jealous of other people, but I do get jealous. But I think it can be a benefit. I think it can be a good thing, because when I do get jealous, it can drives me to then do better and then improve on myself and basically obtain the thing that I am jealous of.
I'm jealous of everyone who's more talented than I am, everyone who's more intellectual than I am. However, with all of those, they don't make me hate them, they make me want to be better myself. So I guess sometimes jealousy can be a good thing. It's like, I'm envious of the way you do that. Let me learn how to do it myself so I can be just as awesome, or even better. So yeah, it can be used as an excellent motivator, I think.
I think jealousy motivates us. You look at somebody and you think, they've got something that I want. Why don't I have that? Can I have that? What can I do to get it? It can be a very powerful motivator, and it has been for me in the past.
There are two ways that you can feel that are both very similar to each other, but they're two completely different things, and that is jealousy and envy. I don't know, but Google is an idiot. I'm gonna point this out now.
People that can multitask really annoy me, because I really struggle to do that, so that's probably something that, yeah.
There was one photographer, this was years ago now, who I did have fair cause not to be particularly fond of. And whenever I saw their work, I would be annoyed and angry, and I'd always put it down to this incident. And then one day I stopped allowing myself to be engulfed by this negative feeling towards them, and analysed why I was feeling that way. And I realised that I was jealous of them because they were doing the kind of photography that I wanted to be doing, and they had a lot of creative freedom, which I didn't at the time.
I tend to collect really cool and interesting people as either friends or acquaintances, and then when I introduce them to other cool people that I know, they, for whatever reason, and it's probably just me being down on myself, they always seem to connect to each other way better than they connect to me. So I feel good in that, like, hey, these people really like each other, and that's great, and I made that happen. But then I feel kind of jealous in that, oh, well, why don't they want to hang out with me as much as they want to hang out with each other? I'm cool too.
Just typing jealous, okay, onto my phone. Feeling or showing envy of someone. No. Jealousy and envy are two completely different things. Being envious of someone is wanting something that they have. Being jealous of someone is being annoyed that they've got it and you haven't.
I guess jealousy mostly comes down to my own insecurities, which is pretty sucky to admit on camera, to be honest. But we've all got flaws, and jealousy is one of mine.
I never get jealous of, like, relationships and stuff, though. Like, never. It's not the kind of jealousy I am. Mine's just successful jealousy. If someone's just doing better, I get jealous. Because I wish I was doing better.
If there was a tree and there were roots, they'd come in and make the same tree, but they are not the same thing. Envy equates to jealousy in the way that it's just a further form of jealousy, you know? Like, it's an advancement of jealousy. It's an advanced stage, like stage 5. Versus, like, a first degree concussion, it'd be like a 5th or 4th.
Doesn't envy just mean jealous?
I find that jealousy and envy have a really close and fine line between the two of them, because I can feel jealous and envious and not really know where one ends and the other one begins.
Now, as I'm getting older, it's been easier to, not push down, but easier to deal with. Like, you can sort of stop yourself before you say anything really harsh or something you don't actually mean.
Through the years, I think I've got kind of better in the way that I don't compare myself to people anymore, because I think that was my biggest downfall.
I still compare myself to others though, so yeah, I'd say I get envious. I think I don't tend to get, it doesn't personally affect me, but in the past I would hide a lot of people's feeds and no one really likes admitting it, and I think, yeah.
For instance, people that can reach tall shelves without having to climb on something, I'm a little bit jealous of them, but at the same time I kind of like climbing on things, so again, that's situational.
You could be the CEO of a freaking business by now, all because you saw everybody else doing what you wanted to do, and then you can go out there and achieve it. Or you could be assuming the fetal position on your carpet, crying because you hate yourself for not having achieved those things and you think you never will.
I think a lot of the time I say I'm envious and I'm probably jealous, and I'm sure it can fall into relationships when I really like someone, so yeah, not sure about that.
I think jealousy is where some of the really good movies come from, like, oh, what's the wrong with bunny boiling? Was it Glenn Close and bunny boiling? Fatal Attraction, that's the one. Movies like that are iconic. Loads of teen high school dramas are built on, you know, jealousy and friendships and stuff. So it's a really powerful emotion, and I don't know if it's given enough credit.
You just have to be you and just like accept it rather than fight it, I think. And then you just have to work with what you've got. And that really kind of did help with the whole jealousy aspect of things.
Stop and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way and what's the cause of this? Because if you can do that and find out what it is, you can fix it. And why wouldn't you want to fix it? Because then you can be happy. If you keep going on as you are, nothing's ever going to change, and you'll just be caught in this spiral of jealousy and negativity. And life's too short for that.
You can just bond together, make new friends from there in a group, like a Facebook group or Reddit, and then, you know, you can also use YouTube as a platform to build a community of people that, you know, really care about you and also share the same passion as you are.
I'm sure that at some point in my life I've been like, oh, that person has more followers, and but whatever, I'm still learning this, so I am perfectly okay with having a small following.
I'm okay with who I am now. I'm okay with where I am now and what I do now. So there's really no need for me to be that jealous person anymore.
Self-improvement courses, all different types of things. I've been doing it for about 2 years, and that helps you become more self-aware, and then you realise your faults as well as your weaknesses and strengths, really. You work on yourself, and that helps you get away from it, because it's very common. Don't feel bad about it.
A lot of things in life wouldn't exist if it weren't for jealousy. I mean, think of all the pop songs you could have missed out on, guys.
Oh, it's always used negatively, like, are you jealous of me? Like, do you fancy me or something? And you're just like, in the end, you just think, so what if I am jealous of you? Let's admit, shut up! Let's admit the fact that I am feeling this emotion and deal with it that way, instead of treating me like I'm some sort of terrible person for being human.
I think that fortunately I've always been able to realize that my logic is a little bit flawed and that people are people. But I could definitely see like a younger version of myself having this envy and jealousy concoction.
Just goes to show that jealousy and envy and insecurity above all else will impact on you no matter what generation you're in. And it might be different kinds of insecurities, but their insecurities are the same.
There's plenty of success to go around, and it's not, success isn't from a limited source, it's, you make it.
No one asks to be jealous, no one wants to be jealous, and using it like a, oh my god, you fancy me too, that's not gonna fix anybody's friendship.
So I guess I should sign off then. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to check out all the channels in the description box below, the channels that participate in this tirade, this episode. And also check out my channel as well, and Toya's channel for more of these types of videos. Check out my channel for more content about anime, music, and maybe something K-pop-ish, I guess.
And I'm really thankful for Toya and this whole group of hers and the genuine group that is supporting each other here on YouTube.
So I will be on another tirade soon, I'm sure. And yeah, bye!
Because envy is much better than jealousy, and nobody wants to feel jealousy.
We'll be speaking about another topic soon. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Maybe then everyone will, well, it'll be a better place, won't it? And with all of the stuff that's happening right now in the world, that is something we need.
I can't help being me. But yeah, I'm not a nasty person, I swear down.
I'm Canadian, so I feel like I have to apologize for the subpar lighting and the weird noises that my house makes. Neighbors, outdoor people. Sometimes my fridge turns on for some weird reason.
Jealousy, I think, is something that is always going to be a part of my life. I'm not going to let it define me or destroy me.
I'll see you guys in my next video, and the other next video for Toya's channel. So, bye-bye!
Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye. See you soon.
That is me talking about jealousy for Toy Tirade. Bye.
In the comments below, let us know a time where you were jealous and how you handled it. On the way down to the comments, if you could hit that subscribe button, that would be very nice of you. You can find my information down in the description down below. And of course, like and share this as you see fit. And we'll see you later. Bye.
It's okay to feel jealousy. It's okay to want stuff. Just make sure that you're on the productive end of the scale rather than the destructive one. Yeah. Anyway, this has been my 2 cents or 50 pence because I talk a lot. I have been DSM and you guys have been watching Toya's Tirades, and I will see you next time. Yeah, ta-ra.
We should be praising that, we should be encouraging that. It's awesome to be comfortable in your skin.
Thanks very much for listening.
Nothing's gonna change unless you stop and change it.
Let me know in the comments below if you have any other suggestions for future tirades, or if you'd like to partake in one yourself. See you next time. Bye.
Everybody has their jealousy moments in life, so get over it.
Take me down into your paradise. Don't be scared, cause I'm your pretty type. Saying that just for you, Toya, because I know you like Demi.